train fans. I'm Chris. Welcome to my channel, Other Side of the Tracks. Behind me is a box containing what, in my humble opinion, is the most beautiful passenger coach cars ever made in history. So, I may be biased, but let's go ahead without further ado, get them out of the box here and check them out. You be the judge of it. Well, over a period of years, Nicholas Smith Trains out of Broomall, Pennsylvania, put out a number of really excellent Strasburg Railroad items. This, of course, is going to be one of those exclusively Nicholas Smith sets. I've put a lot of tape on it. There it is. Okay. We got some purple boxes in here. That's a good sign. All right, let's get this out of there. All right. Here we go. MTH 64-foot wood-sided coach passenger cars. Here's car letter B. D. Here's the third coach, letter C, and finally we have Coach A. Okay, that's it there. All right, we'll start with, of course, car letter A. So these were in brand new, never used condition. The seller reported he bought them for the grandkids, but of course, these days, kids are always on their phone. I don't know if that's the case with the grandkids, but they just did not use them. And here we go. Beautiful Strasburg Railroad passenger coach here with that classic egg-shaped logo. Yellow stripe. From my research, they had this kind of paint scheme in the 1970s, mid-70s, late 70s, and they used it concurrently with some of the other coach paint schemes, such as the all-yellow schemes. We can gently move it here, not break anything. Wow. Thank you, Assistant Chloe. These are just absolutely stunning.
Sorry.
That red is a brilliant color. And we definitely have no runtime on the wheels and pickup rollers. Wow, what a great set put out by MTH and Nicholas Smith Trains. Well, I hope my camera is picking up how awesome these cars look. On the box it says yellow stripe, so we certainly do have some yellow striping, which kind of is reminiscent of the 1990s yellow stripe here, but we got this nice thick yellow stripe on top, and of course our egg-shaped Strasburg logo. This of course is the Gobbler's knob car, coach number 62. We do also have some nice yellow handrails here, which is another little added detail that they made a different color handrail on the back here as compared to this outer railing. And as this is the MTH Premier line, of course, they are loaded up with details and are just overall outstanding models. And of course, since they're such excellent models, that's why Lionel went ahead and picked up those model molds from MTH and now are cranking out their own awesome Strasburg passenger coaches. All right, let's go ahead and give these a little bit of illumination. So we can see these, of course, do include passengers, which are hand painted, and the old MTH cars do have standing individuals. The newer Lionel versions do not have anyone standing, just as a little bit of a difference. These upper windows here have a little bit of a greenish tint to them, kind of cool. Yeah, these are sprung trucks, 4 wheels per truck. Lengthwise, these come in at about 16 inches, not including the couplers. You see in the back row of seats here, there's a little boy standing up. So it's the first one I've noticed with a child standing. Usually it's simply adults. Now that I'm looking a little closer at all the figurines, everyone is holding either an ice cream cone or a beverage, be it a Coke bottle or a cup of coffee, but everyone is holding something and consuming a snack or beverage. So that's an awesome thing here. We got one lady, she has a plate of pastries. This gentleman in the front's reading a book and having his morning coffee. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and we'll grab another one here. This is Coach B. Cherry Hill. Another awesome looking coach. Uh-oh. We got a loose piece floating around in here. We may have to bring in the super glue. Yeah, you can definitely see where that piece goes. So it goes right there. That's just going to fall out with gravity, so yeah, we'll have to give it a little super glue so that stays in place and doesn't fall out again. Don't want it to get damaged. Alright, a little bit of super glue and we should be good to go. I'm just holding the piece in place while it sets for a minute and then we'll move on to the next piece. But you can sure see the great details that we have on the undercarriage of these MTH Premier coaches. Of course, we have our inspection sticker as well, and our MTH Maker's Mark right here. And of course, they're also on the trucks here, MTH right there. These cars just have 2 pickup rollers. And we'll go ahead and take these foam pieces out as well. Interestingly, usually these are one single piece, but on this set, and maybe they've done this in some of the other sets, but I just haven't seen it before, they have 2 separate pieces of foam with the little handbrake here being the dividing spot. Sorry, I got this upside down. There we go. right, well, I think that's on there. It's not falling out. So as I was mentioning here, we got our protective foam pieces here. Bigger piece and smaller piece. Just want to be careful not to bend up these very delicate, thin metal handrails. There we go. And of course, we do have frosted glass here on the corner of the coach, as that is the restroom location. Of course, and this corner as well. Lionel did do a boo-boo in one of their coaches where they put in the seating backwards, or the whole housing. So where the bathroom is, it's not frosted glass. All right, another great looking coach car. All right, moving on. Get our third coach car open here. Of course, since these were exclusively made available through Nicholas Smith Trains, they were a limited edition. So a very finite number were produced. Unfortunately, I don't have the exact statistics on how many of these coaches were produced. So yeah, you got the inside track on that information. Go ahead and leave a comment in the description of this video. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe if you're not already one of our subscribers to the channel. Wow. Now, seeing photos of these, that's nice. Seeing videos of them, but seeing them in person, it's really, really striking. The yellow and red contrast, very vibrant, rich colors. Not to mention just overall a really neat design. And maybe I'm just partial to old school aesthetics. I was always a history buff, I gotta say. I did minor in history at San Diego State University, just for the fun of it. I never had an intention of teaching, although when I was a senior in high school, I was voted by my class as most likely to teach history. But, well, maybe I'm living that out and giving you a little bit of history on these excellent Strasburg Railroad cars, and of course the other neat items we do on the channel. I do a lot of things from the past, be it Yingling, New Hope, and Ivanland Railroad, so forth and so forth. Try to be a resource for everyone, so maybe that did come true after all. But I digress. Back to this coach. Here we have the Mill Creek, road number 72. Another beauty, and thankfully nothing has detached on this one, so we're all good. So we'll go ahead, we'll get the last one on the tracks, and then we'll give them power and see them all lit in their full glory. Okay, last and not least, we have box letter D here. Only 4 coaches in this set. There were other Nicholas Smith exclusive sets that included 5 coaches, like the yellow and green color coaches, but in this one, only 4. That's okay, they're still awesome. Warranty. And Walnut Hollow. Another great looking car. We'll gently take it out of the foam packaging here. Looks like everything's attached. To be honest, I've wanted this set for a long time. And if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you already know I'm a big Strasburg fan. I got 1 or 2 videos I've made before on Strasburg Railroad, low gauge trains, but Of all the sets they've put out in the past, this was the one I thought looked the coolest. And given that I just started collecting trains last year in 2022, I missed the boat on all of these neat sets that were put out over the years. So I've been playing catch up, and a lot of Strasburg fans are just as fanatical as I am, and oftentimes hold on to these cool items. So here we have our final coach of this set. The yellow stripe set. Here we have all 4 passenger coaches on the tracks and illuminated, looking fantastic. Which now begs the question, which locomotive should pull these cars on their maiden voyage? There's number 31, there's 89, 90 has not yet been released, and I might have 1 or 2 other locomotives. Which one should we select? Well, of course, seeing all this beautiful striping on the coaches, I had to go with this Lionel 1970s paint scheme Strasburg number 89 engine. I mean, just look at these white-walled wheels, this awesome stripe here, this beautiful yellow striping here. I mean, yellow stripe, match made in heaven. Well, it's now time to finally give this thing a run. Oh yeah, let's go. Wow, what an epic set. Really glad to have these MTH Premier Strasburg Railroad yellow stripe 64-foot passenger coach cars. Really nice old school 1970s style. Goes great with that 1970s number 89 by Lionel. Well, I really hope you enjoyed checking these out with me. Again, if you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you can also support us on Patreon. Check out other videos, and you have a great day. Thank you.
Bye guys, make sure to like and subscribe and make sure you have a good day. Bye.